Welcome to Comedians Interviewing Musicians. You're listening to the audio version of the live streaming vodcast from Austin, Texas. This is Season 3, Episode 38, brought to you by Fourth Tap Brewing Co-op, recorded on May 15th, 2018, live from the Music Firsthand studio with hosts BeckiJo Neill and Louise Flandes. Our musical guest is Western Youth. But first, did you know you can get access to exclusive bonus videos, photos, merch, secret invites, your own spotlight on the show, and more? Starting as low as $1 a month. Grab your exclusives and join our community of patrons that make this show possible. Sign up at CIMP.live. That's CIMP.live. Thank you for supporting local live music. And now, brought to you by Music Firsthand and their live music booking app, here's Comedians Interviewing Musicians.
Hello, welcome to Music Firsthand.
How's it going?
We have a live studio audience here today. Give it up for yourselves.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, my name is BeckiJo Neill.
I'm Louise Flandes.
Yeah, and we're your hosts for tonight's Music Firsthand. We are here in the backyard studio. It is lovely and beautiful on this east side afternoon. We are here tonight with super talented musicians. But before that, I thought I might want to say if you like the show, please like and subscribe all our things. We got a Patreon. Check that out. We sell shirts.
All the time.
We're also sponsored by the incredibly and effervescent Fourth Tap Brewery. Tonight we're drinking our own personal favorites, the +2.
+2 Vitality. This is my favorite one, and I lost my shit earlier when I came here and got this.
It's
my
exciting.
favorite one. It's my
Right.
favorite part of doing this. Also, I love the show, but if you're giving me this awesome beer, I'm going to come every week.
Yeah, no kidding.
And
But,
you can be like, you're not scheduled for this week. I'm already here.
too bad I'm drinking all your beers. Thanks so much to Fourth Tap. We really appreciate it. Would you like to introduce our musical guest for the
I
evening?
would love to. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Western Youth.
Woo!
This house is a temple to everything I couldn't fix. And all of my shortcomings and all of your shortcomings. Hallelujah, the King is gone. Hallelujah, damn 'em all. Hallelujah, the King is gone. Hallelujah, damn 'em all. It's a long way to Memphis, and even further out to LA. Maybe I should go see my brother, or maybe I should just get away. Hop a train to nowhere. Hear that lonesome whistle blow. But they don't make 'em like they used to. No, they don't make 'em like they used to. Hallelujah, saw it coming. Oh, how the winds they change when it all adds up to nothing. We're gonna all be washed away. Hallelujah, the king is gone. Hallelujah, damn 'em all. Hallelujah, the king is gone. Hallelujah, damn 'em all.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, Western Youth. We told you it was going to be a good show. We have a big audience tonight. This is very exciting. I'm super happy I'll have you. Thank you so much for opening up. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves first?
Sure.
Let's go down the line.
Good start.
Half of Western Youth.
Half of
That's
our band. My name is Graham Weber. This is Taylor Williams, and that's Brian Bowe.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
Half
How's
of
it
your
going?
band. I was going to say, they're normally a 6-part band. I had a question that was like, which Spice Girl are you? And I was like, wait, there's 6 of them. There's not 5. And then only 3 of you showed up. So guess who's not getting the Spice Girl question? Rude. You guys started in 2013. Is that right?
Ish, a little bit earlier than that. We put out a record before we ever started playing shows. So
Ballsy. I love that.
Don't
Yeah.
ever do that.
it worked out, wonderfully.
Yeah, how did that form? Yeah. Want to talk about
Yeah, so it started.
You gotta talk into the
Oh,
mic
sorry,
a little
sorry.
bit.
It started. Matt, Greg, and I kind of getting together and writing some songs. Soon met Brian, and kind of started playing some shows around town. A few years go by. It's been several years now. And last year, Graham's been a long time friend, and Graham joined the band. I guess about this time last year, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
September-ish.
Sounds right.
Reunited. Long time friend,
Yeah.
really.
So we went from a 4-piece to a 6-piece.
Yeah. Graham was like, let's make a record together, an EP. And we got done, and we were like, well, why don't you just join the band? It'd be a lot easier.
A lot easier.
Than dealing with all this.
For everyone.
Were you
now
just
he's
sitting
in
out
the
there like, I hope they ask me to be in the band.
No, I said no.
Yeah.
band. Yeah.
Like playing hard to
I
get.
didn't wanna
Oh,
ruin
man.
the band. I
We had to
like the
get
band
through
a
his
lot.
manager and meet his writer. It was
Yeah.
a struggle.
Right. Diva.
Very
This
good.
whole time.
Prima
I was on
donna.
your team. How much has the Austin music scene changed since you guys have developed? Like, obviously, since your band has grown, it's changed, but
Graham's a good one for that. He's been in this scene forever.
Yeah, I think we're losing a lot of clubs. So the places to play, the opportunities to play and actually get paid without. I think a big thing, like when the Blackheart just closed, and I got kind of ticked off for many reasons. I'm friends with a lot of people that work there, but that place they paid bands to, like, they had a guarantee, and even if you didn't have a draw, so like they gave a place to bands to kind of like, work stuff out and like become
and support
gel.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, and build a following that way.
Mhm.
I don't know where that's going to be. I'm sure there'll be something that opens up now. And depending on the type of music, too. I mean, that's the other thing. With all the noise violations and things, they've shut down a lot of clubs. So the kind of music that we do, we're usually like a bunch of electric guitars and stuff. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. But they still keep saying it's the live music capital of the world. So, and I
Right.
still like it here. And I think that there's a ton of talent. There's more talent in Austin than any other city. We just don't know how to make any money.
Yeah.
And So hopefully we can figure all that out.
I think that's why the artist community here is really close.
It's an artist town. Yeah.
Yeah.
It completely is.
Because we all get it.
Mhm.
And then the choice clubs left still get it, and they pay
Yeah.
people properly. That's a reoccurring theme we have on this show. Like they're like, we miss it when clubs paid us because we're people too. We
true.
need food.
Well, that's the
It's
thing, right?
ridiculous.
I mean, like you don't call a plumber and like
Yeah.
he comes and fixes your pipes and then he's like, thanks a lot for coming.
Here's some exposure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna tell our
Time
neighbors.
for
Tell all our
prints.
friends.
Yeah.
You can pay your rent and exposure this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
There's
can just
gotta-
show YouTube
There's
videos.
got to be
to
a
friends.
Free
Kickstarter
Lone
for
Star.
a plumber
You have
out
a-
there, right?
Oh, I hope there
There's got
is.
to be a Kickstarter for the plumbers.
It's probably for like some plumber that lost his job because he posted something racist on Facebook. Do you know how much their
Whoa.
Kickstarters go for? They make a lot of money doing that. If I were, if I were smart, I would say something stupid and get fired from my job, and then hope that a bunch of like racist old white people would donate to my Kickstarter because they felt bad for me. Kim Davis is rolling in it, and she's just a homophobe.
Oh, that's true. She's
Yeah.
a terrible human being.
Yeah, and she's like she don't gotta work. How
She
often
never
do you
has
guys
to change out of her sweats.
No,
I've never seen her
that
out of sweats.
overall, the overall skort. That's my favorite. How often do you guys like get together and practice since you're all like working musicians? Like, how do you make that work?
We kind of have like a regular. We try to get together weekly.
At least once. Well, not at least, but a couple times a month. It'd be nice once a week, but yeah, we've got families and
Yeah.
lives, but yeah, there's a regular day. If we hit it, we hit it. If we don't,
Is that
It'll be
balance,
fine.
like, is that hard to maintain, or is it easier in a city like Austin with friends? And I feel like it's a lot different here than to like try and be like a working musician in a smaller town and not have like, I don't know, the support system.
Well, I mean, people understand here.
Mhm.
You know, it's getting it's costing a little more to live here now. So, I mean, in the past couple of years, like I've played a lot of grocery stores and a lot of wineries and breweries and private events for. We just played an event for a cannabinoid hedge fund.
Sweet.
Nice.
They paid a lot of money and they were really nice, very mellow people.
They were
The
completely
food was
lots
great.
of.
Yeah.
Just want to hear some Grateful Dead covers here and there. we were good. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very happy. But I mean, as far as we luckily we're playing a lot, so like we kind of and we're like for us right now we're playing like the stuff off this record we made, so that's kind of like live practice, like paid rehearsal and
yeah, gotta hustle.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what do you practice for than to do it if you're actually just doing it?
Well,
Super
sometimes
safe
it needs to be. We have
Polished,
some things
yeah.
to
Yeah.
talk about in private that we shouldn't.
Get the
We're not-
suggestion box out.
We're not that good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
or get
man.
the screaming at each other out. And
If only
or
it were all solved
passive-aggressive,
with that. Yeah, like just like angrily, like someone just walks right by you during band practice and slips something in a suggestion box, looking you right in the eye, and just walks back away. Like, oh, well, we're gonna have to talk about that later at that meeting. Whoops. This was an interesting question. I think that I saw on our Trello. Brenda, who's not here tonight, she has had this on the list of asked a while, and I think that you guys are a really good group to ask this because you have a very like I feel like I would hear your songs in movies, and this question is like, what film would you score if you could do that?
Oh wow.
Speaking to the mic, Taylor.
No, I know. I'm trying to think of one. Like already made.
Yeah,
Already
or
Yeah,
you could write
yeah.
your own. Be like, actually, I have a script, and just.
I have a
What-
treatment
what
I'd like you
great
to look at,
film-
Becky.
Yeah.
What great film can you make better with your music?
Yeah.
That's kind of a hard question.
It's a,
Yeah, that.
it's a thinker. I think I immediately go to all the soundtracks that I love.
Right.
But like,
But I don't want
there's
to hear
no way
us
I
in
could.
there.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
like
make it
maybe you wish you had a part in that score, or like I hear myself in that film score. I want to make music like that.
All the Naked Gun movies are really good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you forget about OJ.
I would love.
Minus that part.
I would love to be in Trading Places with
Trading Places would be
Aykroyd
good.
and
Yeah.
we could probably fit into No Country for Old Men somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Even though there's no music in that movie at all, which is greatness.
but I think that's You'd be like, I'm the guy that did that. We were the no music.
We would be the one song
We're the one song.
that
The one
plays.
song.
Yeah.
The credits.
It'd
You
be
still
our,
win some sound award. You're
our
like,
one
mhm.
disco song that we haven't written yet. That'd be great.
I was gonna say, are you gonna whip that out? Because I swear, if you pull out a disco song right now, I'll be so excited.
That we haven't written yet.
I know. Can't tease me like that.
It's on the list.
When's the disco record coming? Are you guys working? What are you working on right now, album-wise? What do you want to tell everybody what you're doing?
So we finished our record. It's our first full length. It's called Western Youth, because we're out of creative things to do.
That's just saying
Just
we're out of
Western youth.
Like, we're just holding on.
It's ironic because I think nobody's really that young in our band anymore. That's just something I've been going through in my head lately. But yeah, we got this record coming out at the end of September, and we're gonna be playing around Texas to get ready for that, and then put it out and see what happens. I don't know. We're paying people to do things now, and
Yeah.
Here
that's
we go.
exciting and strange.
You know you're moving up when you have to pay somebody to do it.
It's
Yeah.
it's a good feeling, and then well, I mean, I don't know. None of us really take home any money from the band anyway, so I guess it's a good thing to.
We are taking money though tonight.
Yes. Yeah, I mean,
Don't
yeah,
get it
just
twisted.
random-
They do accept donations.
We have a
Yeah.
lot of bills to pay, so please.
Since there's only 3 of us here,
There's a tip
we
jar
will
next
keep all
to the
this money.
comedian's tip jar.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
2 tip
Right.
jars.
Yeah.
The comedians need money too, so.
Yeah, they do.
Oh
But-
Lord,
Yeah.
Lord! I got a very minimal raise the other day, and I celebrated by buying myself something. Like that's how. Right, the collection plate is being passed around. Behind the scenes of making an album for you guys, what does that look like?
A lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean,
the
I
best
really
part.
thought you said a lot of farts, and I was like, oh.
Well, those
okay.
two.
yeah.
That's
I
both.
mean,
It's obvious.
we're all very close friends. The people that we work with on the production side, mixing engineers and those kind of folks. We're all really good friends. So it's just kind of a big hangout. A lot of work to be done, but it's great getting to work with people that you really care about. And
So it is a lot of farts.
everybody brings. Yeah, it is a pretty big.
It's
lot
a,
of
yeah,
farts.
it's a.
Because that can work
Best
against
idea
you.
wins is kind of the.
That can work against you and be like, hey, everybody, we got to stop screwing around and make an album.
It's,
Oh,
true.
just-
It's a work-oriented band though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
And it's pretty democratic, I think, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think everybody has a good head on their shoulders, and if the idea is not working, then we scrap it. If it works, and we all love it. But
Everybody's got the same
it's
vision.
a great work vacation. It's
Yeah.
the best way to describe it.
Do you guys want to give us another song?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sweet. Give it up for Western Youth, ladies and gentlemen.
You didn't even give it a chance. The same old song and dance. We're falling all apart at the seams. But baby, we all bleed. Soon it will be time to go. Walk out my front door like so many times before. Should've known it from the time that you were lying on your side, that you were lying when you told me you're never gonna say goodbye. You changed your mind. Couldn't keep from letting me down. The worst I ever found. Oh honey, you're a woman on the line. Better get out while you can. Soon it will be time to go. With your one foot out the door, like so many times before. Should've known it from the start that when you opened up your heart that it was broken, but I thought that you would never let it show. Go on and go. Don't find me. Valerie, get gone. Thought you were a dream come true. Valerie, I can't believe it took so long to see through you. Valerie, you won't find me. Valerie, but do didn't even give it a chance. Same old song and dance.
Keep it going for Western Youth.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo. You guys are so good. This is such a fun show. I love being in the backyard. It's like we're having a little family cookout.
I love the table too. When we have the
know.
table,
We feel like I should have a talk show. I need a cup of
it's
coffee
like the
that's full of
morning
nothing.
Joe.
Yeah, and papers to stack.
You guys kind of look like judges on like a food competition.
Ooh.
That is the best compliment I've ever received in my
In the best
life.
possible way. Yeah.
Sir, your tuna tartare was spectacular. No, okay. I would like to know if you guys could open for anybody in the world, who would you open for?
Oh dear. Wow.
Wilco probably would be
nice.
good for us. That'd be fun.
Yeah, just role reversal.
We're
Duran
sad to lose
Duran.
Tom Petty. That would have been
Duran,
Duran.
Tom Petty.
No, Tom Petty would be my number one.
Yeah, but
Did you just, or are you about to open for Shakey Graves?
Oh, we're playing. So our friend Jonathan Terrell is actually opening that show.
Oh.
He's a good old friend of ours. And,
I was creeping on their Instagram earlier.
Yeah. And then we're playing the after show.
Oh, fun!
So, but it's sold out. It's cool. So we should have a
shaky
nice
sandwich.
Shaky sandwich. Oh, that was my nickname in high school.
It's cool though, because I've known Shakey for a long time, and I hate calling him. I don't like saying that, but I've known him for a long time. And
Mr.
I've known
Shakey.
Jonathan as well, and
Nasty.
and we're doing all right, and those guys are doing really well, and it's kind of fun to. That's a nice thing if you hang out long enough, and the people that stick around, good things happen, and it's
Yeah.
nice to be a part of it. So.
They all grow up someday. Oh. Have you ever got any really strange gifts from fans touring or at shows or anything? Anybody get a good ball of hair or no?
Not in this band.
He's like, not with these pedestrians.
The band was given a Barbie doll,
uh,
if I remember correctly. I think someone threw it on stage as a joke. That's all I got.
Still in the box or just out with?
It was out and about. It was
Skirt up
It was
and everything?
completely out. There
Oh,
was
no.
no clothes on it. So
that's like the only reason.
Yeah, that's
anyone
creepy.
Gets a Barbie. Like you can be like, oh, I hate Barbies. They're so bad for feminism. You're like, but her shoes are really cute, so I'm gonna put those on. And oh, girl,
It was
skirts on that
somewhere in
straight.
the Midwest, so who knows what was going
Did you
on.
keep it, or you're like, oh?
We kept it for the after party. Yes.
And someone was like, my baby threw her toy up there and they didn't give it back. I'm like, why is your 6-year-old at this show? Go home.
Pretty much nailed
Yeah,
it.
if they come after you, give it back now. We threw it up, but we want it back.
Yeah, beer is cheaper than daycare, but calm down. Don't forget, y'all, you can keep asking You can ask fan questions on Facebook if you want to. You can type. Chris is back there whittling away at the button. Keyboard cat gif. Are you guys considering? Do you consider what you do business or art, or like a good combination of the two?
I think it's definitely art first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're paying people to do things, so I guess there's some
Right.
business to that. But and we're trying to. Sorry, trying to.
He's the lead singer too.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely art first. I think the business side has to come in for it to progress and kind of keep going and get bigger and better. But yeah, we're not avid businessmen by any.
We're like,
stretch
here's
of the
my
means.
business card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same with comedy. I just do mics over and over, and I'm like, why am I not making it? No,
I'm
it's
trying. That's
you have
what
to
it
sell
says.
yourself constantly.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's
And in, like, a cool
exhausting,
way.
isn't it?
It is. I'd rather just go to a crappy open mic 3 times a week and just do that, but
That's why you're so thin. You can do this because you're just busting ass. You do it. So we were talking a little bit House of Songs earlier. Chris was. Do you want to elaborate on House of Songs and talk about that for a little bit?
I can. It's so I manage. We have 2 houses. We have one in Austin and one in Bentonville, Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas, and they're physical houses, and we bring artists from all over the world. It started here 8 years ago, and we bring a lot of artists from Scandinavia and Australia and Canada and English-speaking countries, but also we have people. We just had a wonderful artist from Pakistan and some Spanish artists and some people from South America. We're going to start working with some different countries, but we bring them here, and then part of my job is to find Austin songwriters and musicians to pair them up with these visitors, and then they collaborate together and they write new stuff, and it's like international collaboration, and it's nice. It's a good way to bond and make new friends, and hopefully the people here in Austin that do it, they get that reciprocal relationship where then they can go to where those people are from and see where they're from and play.
yeah, that's really cool because
Yeah. Bubble.
oftentimes Austin is like a bubble for comedy, so you do jokes that work here a bunch,
Yeah.
but then you go to a few towns down and it's just not working. You got to have like, okay, what
Outside
works
influence.
most places, you know?
Yeah, and like the same kind of deal. Like I mean, if it works here, it might not work there. But then you might, if you see, I don't like. I've never like really tried to co-write comedy. And I don't think it's. I just don't know how that. I mean, people do it all the time. But like, if you had somebody from another country, I think that's a little different because I mean, things are funny in one place and they're not funny.
Totally. There's
some
a
things
language
are
in music.
very,
There's
very
a
frowned
universal
upon.
language in music that is not does not transcend to a lot of things. I think
It's true.
music is one of those like
Indeed. Yeah.
and I don't know. Like there are untranslatable jokes, but sheet music is all the same.
Yeah, and the weird thing that I've noticed over the years and years of doing this is that it's such a stupid job. Like, it's such a weird life choice to be this is like your deal.
You're
It's my
talking to
deal.
a stand-up
I
comedian.
know, I know what I'm saying. So, but then when
job.
you meet other comedians, right, you don't have to you just skip all the bullshit, right? Because
Yeah.
you get right. It's like, yeah, I know.
There's
It's like,
no
I know
so
what
when
you
are
do. I
gonna
know what
not
I
do that? Gonna get a real job?
Exactly. So we don't have that issue. You get that with any performing artist, I think.
Totally.
But yeah, there's this unspoken language when you meet people from other places that do what you do, especially if it's artistic, I think. But it's nice to meet other people. I want to. Hopefully, we can take Western Youth
We need to do it,
to
yeah.
Europe next year and
Oh, that sounds
and I can
amazing.
cash in all those favors to all the people I
Yeah.
bought drinks for here when they were.
Like, remember that
Visiting.
time?
Yeah.
Remember that Sazerac? It's time to
We
steal
are-
Make
it.
we
it
are
rain,
taking-
drink tickets. Making it
We
rain.
are taking donations for that too. If anybody wants to give.
Again, the donations are on.
This is the business guy. If you haven't seen.
Yes.
Just throw it in the fist.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's always worked with that line. Ooh. We got thunder. Oh, it's coming.
Nice.
Okay, wait, but
It's
last
coming.
thing. You want to do 2 more songs for us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. I don't think we don't really. Is it coming down? We're
We're
okay
good.
for now?
Chris is saying we're good.
We're called on weather. The weatherman says yes.
We can run in real quick.
If it starts raining, we're
We
going
got a whole
rogue.
ass.
But we're going to maybe play 2 songs before that happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Western Youth.
Western Youth.
Can we do that now? Yeah, sure. Cool. Lost the word.
So this is a song that we put on our record. We only have one guest artist on the record, and our friend Jamie Harris sings this song with us. Has she done this? She's pretty funny.
Yeah. Please buy her stuff. Jamie's great.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Okay.
You looking for your cable?
Yep.
You got it.
That's why I want that cable. All right, let's do it.
Sleepless nights take their toll. The headlights and cigarettes and telephone poles. You flash a smile and circle the block. Spent your life racing the clock. Say you've been living in a sleepwalker's dream. Still, till you find out just what it means. Gonna take a stand and go for broke. But the words just get caught in our throat. Why don't you stick around? See where this thing goes. It's getting late and all the bars are closed. Why don't you stick around? I can't take it no more. I may have won the battle, oh, but honey, I lost the war. Now you're so careful with what you try to make stay. And now I pretend the common thread doesn't fray. But the past has no teeth. Reaching for something it holds deep. Why don't you stick around? See where this thing goes. It's getting late and all the bars are closed. Why don't you stick around? I can't take it no more. I may have won the battle, oh, but honey, I lost the war. The peace don't come just because I've surrendered. And love don't come to cure the sickness you tempered. Why don't you stick around? see where this thing goes. It's getting late and all the bars have closed. Why don't you stick around? I can't take it no more. I may have won the battle, oh, but honey, oh, but honey, I lost the war. In spite of all my best intentions and all these demons that I've slain, I stopped searching for redemption. Somewhere back along the way, and I stopped around, tracking shadows on the ground. I lost the sound coming down. I linger out here on the edges, in between the flesh and bone. From the ash of burning bridges, tell me, what have we become? And I tried somehow to get right instead of down. I'd shout out loud if you could hear me now. Shudder at the time I've wasted waiting on a sign, faking it, fading in the lights, aging down on the vine. Nothing much to mention, ain't got nothing real to say. Don't know what I was expecting anyway. Shudder at the time I've wasted
Western Youth, ladies
Oh,
and
yeah.
gentlemen.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretending like I wasn't just tangled in this. Like I had the entirety of those 2 songs to untangle myself, but that did not happen. We're going to do some closing segments with y'all. We do them every week. Luis, you want to take it on?
I have a segment that Chris gave me. It's called Welcome to the Music Business, You're Effed. And these are just multiple choice questions that I'm going to shoot at you and just answer them as Betsy.
So would you rather, if you
Yeah.
would rather?
Okay, what's the best time to tour? The winter time, the summertime, or nuclear apocalypse because of the parking?
Smart.
So it's really just a two-part.
We're pretty close, I think. I mean,
Yeah, we could have the third option any day.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much there with the third option as far as our turnout.
it's all, yeah. Can you ask us again in like August?
Okay. All right,
No,
next.
yeah, I think.
go
I
ahead.
mean,
the winner, for sure.
Winter?
I'd say the summer to tour not
Oh, dear.
in Texas. I
Yeah.
think
Not
it's
in
a great idea.
Texas.
Sure,
Anywhere
sure.
else, winter.
Band
Anywhere else,
fight
summer.
already.
Now we're gonna
Band
fight
fight.
on the way home.
Band fight.
We'll talk
Oh,
about
no.
it in the van.
Drama.
All right. What are the things you never ever forget for tour? Is it A, baby wipes, B, Febreze, or C, HD porn?
Well, you can.
HD porn's
Emphasis
pretty
on
much
HD.
I
Who
mean,
doesn't have that all the time?
It's
It's
on
on
your
your
Like,
phone.
it's on your
Sure.
phone. So
I mean,
have a phone?
sometimes you
Yeah.
get
baby
caught
wipes are
in the
great.
bad spot.
Like
Baby wipes, yeah.
Baby wipes.
the Hooers bath in the.
Indeed.
Yes.
You
Right.
don't always
It's
get a
always a good
shower.
That's so Texas. The whores, man.
Hooer.
Hooer.
Whore.
We had a 20-minute discussion on how to say whore the other day. Was it hooer
Hooer.
or whore?
I actually had like a 20-minute discussion with a coworker about how a horse bath is not Clorox wipes. She's like, it's the same thing. And I was
No.
like,
No.
tell your gynecologist,
No.
girl. You're going to have
Yeah.
to call somebody after that. No.
All right. Next question. What do you usually miss on tour? Is it A, your significant other, B, your pet, or C, your own bed?
Yeah, I mean, my family for sure. I mean,
I'll be
beds
the
are,
asshole.
Beds are great.
Pets.
I don't have any pets. I have a.
Thank you.
I don't have a bed either.
Support for
I
that.
don't,
My wife will appreciate that answer. So,
He's like, I just sleep on top of my wife with the dog next to me. We don't even have a bed.
yeah.
Okay, so packing for tour. Do you pack for comfort, A, B for fashion, or C, whatever fits now?
Oh, shade.
Jeez.
Or you can just do the first two.
Yeah.
I
This-
mean,
Real.
Whatever will fit in like the small bag that you bring. Really, just kind of cram as much shit in there as you can and
yeah.
hope
For
for the best.
efficiency.
there's a lot of denim going on
There's
in
a lot
our
of
band.
denim,
If you couldn't tell.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, this is like light.
I had to
Denim
take
white.
mine off. I was going to match.
Oh, there you
Denim,
go.
Brian.
denim.
Yeah.
Like, Brian and I were going to match.
You're actually in the band if you wear that
Yeah, that's the
shirt.
thing. Yeah.
Like everyone we see on the sidewalks, like, oh, look at that guy.
Denim
He
band.
must be in our band.
They're in.
All right, next one. What makes a bad gig for you? Is it A, promoter doesn't pay as much as he promised? B,
Yes.
That's
it.
Okay, you don't need to hear them all.
What is B?
Let's give it
B, a small or really bad crowd, or C, no bar tab?
I mean,
I
money's,
think
money's good.
A.
You
I think A is
you
probably
can
the
always buy
honest
beer.
answer. Yeah.
get paid.
I mean, we're not. Yeah. I mean, we're not derelicts or anything. We can buy our own drinks, and if there's no one there,
But nothing
we can,
tastes better than a free
Speak for
beer.
yourself.
we
Well,
can
you know what you get though, man. You get Lone Star, or like wherever you're at, you get the Lone Star equivalent. Which
Yeah.
I have drank my weight in Lone Star many times
Yeah.
over, but you never get like they have the tap. You know, they have a tap wall and like some really nice beers. It's like maybe like fourth tap for perhaps.
But
Yeah.
bam!
Product placement.
Heyo.
Oh,
Shit,
go
shit.
easy
We're
on
seeking
this.
sponsors.
But they don't give
currently.
away fourth tap or any
Yeah.
like other like smaller brewery
No,
stuff.
that's the
It's- you get,
forbidden
like,
drinks.
yeah, you get,
not
like,
allowed to have
Beast.
those.
or like
But like this
Black
vodka
Label
has
is
a
best.
bird on it. I don't know what that means, but it's a bird. And like the Grey Goose? No, it's just a bird.
just a bird.
All right,
those birds.
last one. What's the best kind of venue for you? Is it A, a festival, B, a huge theater, or C, a packed bar with fans screaming your lyrics?
Ooh.
Big C.
Yeah.
We've only done like
I mean, is this theoretically or is this like
Sure.
what we've done? Well, theoretically, I think all three of those would be amazing. So.
Well, you have to pick one.
So.
I mean,
I'll-
C would be great. Like for me. 'Cause, like,
It's about to be another band fight.
I think we're about to war again here.
Oh,
No,
no.
C is the pack
can grow
tight.
that.
intimate,
Ass
Good
to
fan
ass.
base.
everyone in the,
More
it's-
important than probably anything else.
Exactly.
Show with all the homies. Everybody turns out.
That's all my questions.
I love
Thank you
that
guys
segment.
for playing. Welcome
course.
to the music business. You're effed.
Usually, we used to do my mom ask questions, but I actually really like playing Never Have I Ever with the more fun bands, and you guys are great, so we're gonna play Never Have I Ever.
Beautiful.
You don't really have to play; you can just answer, or you can drink as your answer, which is how you
Oh,
normally
yeah.
play the game. I don't know.
Probably
Rules.
need like 3 more beers.
Right? Can we get a carafe, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so Never Have I Ever broken an instrument on stage.
How does this work? I don't know.
You have to
I don't-
drink
I
if
don't
you've
have
done
friends.
it.
If you've
To drink
never
if you've
broken,
done it.
If
So
you have
purposely,
broken,
or
if you have
Purposely on accident. Either way.
if you've never,
If I say I've never broken an instrument, you have to drink if you have.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Right, just smash. Never have I ever had to run away from screaming fans? They're like, oh.
not even.
I ran away from a there was a
Like
drunk.
angry fans? Yes.
Well, angry,
Like angry people?
There was this
Yeah.
drunk guy outside on 6th Street a couple weeks ago, and he was chasing me down because I wouldn't take a picture with him. He had no camera and no phone. I don't know where he wanted the picture to be taken. He was like, "Take my picture," and I was like, "I don't know what you want." That was
Dungeon in his
scary.
backyard, probably.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Look
underneath
at
the
the
floorboards of your
satellites,
house? I don't know. Does this smell like chloroform? Never have I ever done a whole set with my zipper down. I have
I
done
think I
that.
probably have.
Did a photo shoot once. About half of one. Half of
Oh
one.
yeah, we did have
Yeah.
to tell him.
Luckily,
that it
there's
was,
Photoshop.
Yeah.
but,
Right. You could Photoshop. I mean, you
We
could do anything, but
we
who's
put
the
a-
dude that has to do that?
The Photoshop. Oh, we pay people to do that stuff. Come on.
See, they fancy. They
Yeah,
pay
we can't do
people.
that.
Photoshop this man a zipper. We don't have
We sound like
time.
we're just throwing money around.
Yeah, when did we get all this money that
Yeah.
we're spending?
We're
From the
completely
GoFundMe.
broke, and we're taking money
From our
tonight.
racist GoFundMe account that we haven't started yet?
That's it,
You
yeah.
gotta do it. Okay.
Yeah, we
Never
gotta do
have
it.
I ever been arrested while playing a show, or on tour, or yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. Bringing families together. Oh no, we didn't have to tell.
This is why we asked
Explanation.
Graham to be in the band so he can give us some edge. And
He's the
we-
cool
Yeah,
one.
He's
Yeah.
He's the wild
he's
card.
the bad boy of the
Yeah,
group.
we were too clean cut. So
Well, the first time, it was,
It's a
great
two-part
start.
series.
Great start.
it was like in 05, and I'd met this guy through a mutual friend. We met at some Mexican restaurant on South Lamar, and he's like, yep, I'm going on tour. His name's Michael Jarrett. He's a great songwriter. I think he lives in San Antonio now, or in Waco or something. He married a surgeon, and which was the smartest thing any songwriter could do. But he had like this old like in mid '90s like Cadillac, like looked like a LeBaron, but it was a Cadillac. You know, it was nicer than a LeBaron. And we were going to play a festival together on the Orcas Islands off the up almost to Canada off the coast of Washington State. So we went and did that, and then we had 2 days off in Seattle. We didn't have a gig, but then we had a gig in Portland. Are you from Seattle? Oh, well, I spent a lot more time there than I thought I was going to. You have a wonderful view of the Link Stadium from your county correctional facility. So I had like 2 days off, and I was staying with like my old guitar player's ex-girlfriend for a night, and then my old buddies, my old roommate's brother. But I didn't really know these people that well, and they had to go to work the next day. But the guy Michael had left me with his Cadillac. He goes, I'm staying in Capitol Hill. And he says, I'm staying with a friend. I don't need the car. You're going to have to move, so take the Cadillac. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And then, like, after the first night was okay. Like, went out and hung out up there in Cap Hill. And then the next day I had to kill, like, a day. So I just, like, parked the car, and then I just went, like, bar hopping by myself. And I think I found, like, a credit card on the floor of a bathroom, and I started using it.
Nice.
And I mean, it was I had too many. But then I was pulling out of the space to go pick him up, and then I was gonna make him drive because I only had like a 2-block drive. But as I was pulling out of got my nose of the car out, and then some like soccer mom rammed into the front of it, like clipped the car, and
Oh, the worst person to hit.
yeah, she didn't want to be cool about it. Which I mean, I get it. I mean, that was my fault, but But then, since I didn't live there and I didn't have I had a job. I was a musician, but I didn't have a real job, right? I didn't have a 1099 or a W-2 or anything. So they kept me for like 4 days. I missed the Portland gig, and then I had to go back for court. And then they gave me a court-appointed lawyer that wasn't really a lawyer yet. He was like still in law school. He was like an intern.
No.
And I was like, what am I supposed to do? I can't fly back here again. This is killing me.
If you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. But except in your case, we got this guy who we
exactly.
found outside.
Yeah, it's like
He seemed knowledgeable.
his name's Trey. He's
Oh,
very
that's
good
not
at
a lawyer's name.
No, it's
No.
not. I don't know
Lawyer's
what
the
his
whole
name.
point. Yeah.
Trey, attorney at law.
It's
Trey,
just-
whatever,
it's-
Esquire. No, that's not
They
a
just
lawyer's
give you a
name.
tween with a dictionary and like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Trey, and I'm a lawyer for the Disney Channel. Din, 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 din.
But it sucks because now I don't ever want to go back to see. I think I still have a bench warrant out there. I'm not sure. But that was a long time ago.
Well,
it's a beautiful
it was a long
city.
time ago.
My friend from Seattle, but
Michael?
you'll never see me there.
We have a Michael actually here tonight whose birthday. It's his 24th birthday. Do you want to like
Salute.
Happy birthday.
just like come up here and give the camera a wave or something? Come on, pop on
It's
up
your
here.
day.
It's your day. It's your
Happy
day. Just
birthday.
like yeah. Give it like we should get like a yeah. That's Michael. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
We have several. Oh, good. We have several birthday people in the audience tonight, including our own Ben Levy. So holla back. Even though he's taking the night off to get drunk with his beautiful wife while Brett slaves over the soundboard. So that is all the time we have for tonight, everybody. Give it up again for Western Youth. Thank you so much for
Thanks
coming.
for coming out.
Thanks for having
This was
me.
a really fun show. I really appreciate it. Follow them on all their social medias. Like, share, everything, please. Thank you so much for joining us again. Give it up again
Thank
for
you, guys.
Western Youth.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Come back next week.
All right, ready for your rewards? Head over to CIMP.live, and you can find all the full videos and past podcasts at musicfirsthand.live. Thanks for listening. See you next time.